And I like saving. I like saving a lot. Alrighty, and I believe... Oh... So if you have children, this next part might be difficult. It's not dogs, so I'm not too bad at it. And they don't get too lovey-dovey about it, but, brace yourself.
Come on! Come on! Let me out! Ah!
So yes, I don't know exactly why this ship has babies on board, but this ship has babies on board. You see, the thing is, the main idea is that this ship would be away from any dock for a large amount of time, I believe, and so if somebody got pregnant, because of failure to use birth control, proper protection, they would have birth and then store the baby. That's my assumption. We're going to probably get some logs in here to refresh my memory. It has, unfortunately, actually been a couple of years since I last played this. Dead Space 2 I played through a few more times. Dead Space 1, well, it is tints, isn't it? So I chickened out. By the way, we seem to be missing the green tint from those. Unfortunate. Oh, these poor babies. They almost look normal. Almost. This poor bloke, one of the few people you actually see alive, he was most definitely from the Ishimura's crew. Somehow still alive. It's one of my few gripes of... Can I not pop your limbs off? I'm trying to be thorough here, dear sir. There. Thank you. You'll notice also in the background, there's sort of a children's music thing going on. Yeah. Bit of a spook. A bit of a spooky thing, honestly. Why do they have such needles for babies? Please remember to feed. Oh my god. So yeah, they're probably all dead if they need to have the machines feed them in some way. I don't understand this thing fully. Maybe this is just the way kids grow up until they're 4 nowadays. I don't know. That doesn't seem true. It's definitely contrary to, Oh, there's another one somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? These guys can't be on the roof, in the walls, anywhere. Where are you? Face me! No! Oh, you spindly bastards! I missed, I got him! One more! There you go. Woo! Ah! Scheiße! Anyway, as I was saying, they, on Titan Station in Dead Space 2, they definitely have stuff for children that, it's not quite like this. God almighty, that was terrifying. They got a lot of, stuff in here. Huh. Yeah, I don't quite know everything that was going on in these labs. This still befuddles me to this day. I've never really taken the time to think about it too much. Oh, these are most definitely gone bad. There were more all the way up to there, huh? Great. What was that? Another log explanation? Nope, ammo. Ammo, it's its own type of explanation. It's how to keep yourself from getting eaten. Let's go over here. This looks like a small work table. Oh, it was like a, maybe a way to move the babbies about, and then there's organs. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Ah, this looks like a tiny little airlock almost. What could ever go wrong in a tiny little airlock? Oh, it led us back into that room upstairs that we couldn't look in, that we thought the creatures might have been in. And here's the thermite that we needed. Objective complete.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
So anyway, also of course he has been separated from the lass, as he said earlier. And who knows where she is. And he is running around trying not to get gobbled, gooped, gooped. I can't remember if there's another wave of attackers or not. Panic, 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 panic. alright. We're alright. Nothing to worry about. Just the spooky door out here. What was that? I heard a roar. I thought there was going to be one of the stasis recharge things on this side. And ready for combat, ready for combat, ready for combat, ready for combat. Ah! Hacks. Oh, he's got armored legs! I hate armored legs! Ah, miss! You have wonderful bosoms, but I'm afraid you're most definitely deceased. Let's just be thorough here. Okay. Woo! Ah! Ah! There we go, all that stuff. Good. Alright. Now let's get our stasis all the way up again. Cool. Let's keep moving. Makes me wish I had like a grenade to throw back behind us. Oh good. Looks like this guy's limbs stayed popped off. I guess I just wasn't too thorough on that stack. Ah, stack of people. It's fucked up. That is fucked up. Alright, back into this room. Okay. If memory serves. Alright. So yes, we need something else. We can't just stick the thermite on the wall. Let's also go over here real quick. Since our inventory is probably getting cluttered up with some stuff, let's take a look in our inventory. I wish the arrows would work here. Inventory, we don't need all of this ammo. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's go down to it. There we go. And then what else do we need? The medium, I think, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have put it on hard, but I'm not going to up it right now because I do get spooked enough as it is. Plasma energy, we're good. We're good on everything. Let's buy another power node. Yeah, because we don't have a level 3 suit to get yet. Cool. So, let's rock and roll. And we're not going to get the pulse rifle yet. See, the thing is, if you get another gun, the game starts dropping ammo for the other gun. So, unless we don't, we're fine. So, we had the door down the other hallway. Now we have this. Yeah. CEC Imaging and Diagnostics Lab. So, Ishimura crew members, welcome to the lab. If you have been referred to the lab, please have your referral form and CEC authorization ready, then proceed to the lab office. Thanks, lab staff. I love their little posters and stuff. I love everything about this game, pretty much. It just got darker. The ambient lighting went down a little bit. Ah, there we go. Not a door at all. See? It's just a man having himself a good hard think. See? Just your standard humanoid having a good hard think on the wall. Like, why? Oh, why did she swallow the fly? Of course, you know, he eventually finds the answer. It was a wall. Okie dokie, Loki, how the hell were you still functioning? I will never understand, but your head most definitely does not match the rest of your body. Let's give you some freedom, good sir. Alrighty, and more stasis if we should need it. And, ooh, a nice hallway, ain't it, huh? Big bloody smear here. Let's just be, of course, thorough. This is, as I've mentioned before in passing, it doesn't actually do anything to break up their limbs for the most part, but I like to be thorough just so I feel safe inside. And I did everything I could do to stop the necromorphs from... Fuck you! Come on, Mr. Jumpy Jumps. Where you at? Hmm? No, you're out. You're in here. Bastard. Come on. This is like an MRI machine almost. Some super futuristic MRI machine where they hover inside it. Yeah, I already did that. I already did that, miss. But yeah, it's some sort of like a futuristic chemo... Oh, no, we don't want to pull it back. Not chemo. What do you call it? MRI machine almost or something. Where it slides into there! Where are you? He's behind me, isn't he? No, he's in front of me! Eat stasis! No more head for you! No more leg, arm, head! Tail! No! Also, you, stasis your friends! Yeah! Take that! I'm getting the hang of it again when it comes to aiming with a controller. Also, I think I've just remembered I sold all my ammo. Is that another one? I hate how their voices carry when you slow them down like that. Okay, well, good news is we got more ammo there. I kind of, you know, sold all our ammo like a fool. Okay, cool. We're alright. We're alright. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna double back in a minute, too. This is a choking hazard, I believe. So that doesn't quite look like normal choking, so, yeah. That might have been the other good doctor, I can't remember. Either way, though, he is toast, most definitely. Let's grab some ammo, more goodies in here, pulse rounds, yes. See, so now we can, that was a schematic for it at least, for pulse rounds for the pulse rifle, so you can go ahead and buy more of those. Interesting mechanic, you know, the idea of you have to have the schematic before the store will sell it to you. Oh my gosh, fuck you! No! Bean Doritos! No, no, no! Just shoot! That's what I get for letting my guard down, I guess. By the way, this is to go into that plug. We'll do that in a second. I'm going to double back real quick, because I think, as long as we have a power cell... yeah, here we go. This is one of these power cell doors. Oh, also we have a notepad here. Yeah, text document. Open. Read. Medical log. Dr. Warwick B., Chief Psych Officer. Report of psychiatric observation. Patient Harris B., Employee. PM 12026 EH. Harris is asleep after another strong sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after 50+ hours of waking, regardless of any desire to stay awake. Not Harris. His explanation of events on the colony is also odd, and points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 planetside security officers were present when he took Dr. Scariolo hostage and murdered Nurse... Scrolling down, Evans. And he doesn't deny his actions. But he insists there was no crime, nor does he feel guilt. This is classic sociopathic behavior, but Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He is affable and friendly, able to empathize, and offer original opinions. When questioned about the murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and intransigent, displaying schizophrenic behavior. He also undergoes intermediate hallucinatory periods, and similar to those experienced by other colonists. Harris claims he threatened the doctor because he had to stop the dreams and the faces, and that he'll kill again to make it whole again. What that means, I haven't determined yet. A most intriguing case. So right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the first of the make us whole again or make it whole again ones there. So he and many other people in the colony down below were beginning to have hallucinations after they found the marker down there. And well, that led him to take the doctor hostage and murder the nurse. If you don't know, there's actually a Dead Space sort of 2D animated comic. You should look it up. It is absolutely incredible. I must have watched it 5-6+ times the whole way through before the game released back in 08.
PSEC, ma'am. What's the problem?
I was just about to leave for work when all the lights went out and I heard this horrible screaming from Lisa's apartment next door.
This one here? What does she do?
She's a surveyor. Tom's a doctor and he helps out at the morgue too. I just thought with all the weird shit that's been going on...
Thank you, miss. I needed to stay back now, okay?
Planetside security, nobody move!
Oh, jeez, it stinks.
Oh, helps out at the morgue, huh?
Some people just can't leave their work at the office, huh?
I absolutely adored that comic. Hell, I've even watched it since then just a few times just because I love it. It's, you know, not like an anime. It's like a 2D comic where they just animate parts of it and stuff like that, but... Oh, it's very enjoyable, and it sort of gives you an idea of how things progress down on the colony. Slow progression of mental illness and weird things growing in places. I adore it. I highly recommend it. If I can find a link to the whole thing, I'll put it in the description below. If not, you're sort of on your own. I hope I can find a link to it.
You found something down there, didn't you?
Yes, we found something.
So the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace this. We are the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This is our deliverance.
Keep your damn voice down. People are dying down there.
Only the worthless and the unbelievers. But I believe. Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
So that's, spoiler, that's Dr. Mercer. I believe Terrence is a good guy, Doctor. You shall meet in a bit. Names sometimes escape me, except for Mercer's name. Because of his actions, I found it a bit easier to remember him. By the way, I love this here. Remember that room? We had to actually use one of those power core things to put in there to unlock the door. And right here's a bench. So it's like, oh, do you want to upgrade? Or do you want to open a door? Ooh. I, of course, always opt to open a door. Dang it. Keys won't even work. Okay, we got 4 of them now. We could get to reload and speed. Do we want to do that, or do we want to go to our rig? I think we might want to go to our rig, because now we can go ahead and up our health a little bit. We don't really need it, but I always enjoy having more health. And again, we're going to keep one on us just in case we come across another door. There we go. You can see our health went up to full, and the little dividers have broken up, so instead of 4 sections, we have 5. Super duper useful. Alrighty, let's go ahead and carry on. I was terrified that thing was going to stand back up. Let's grab you. I'm going to plop you in the power spot. This has activated this lift. And we'll go ahead and take the cargo lift up to the tops. And I'll swallow really heavy because I'm spoopedied. Oh, I forgot about that. All the displays coming online. And the fact that they all have those nice little sounds. I love this game's art direction and everything, and sound direction, and I love this game. Where? Give me a lime! Oh, good, it's just stuck in the ground. I was looking around all over for what the hell was making that sound. Okay, Liv, calm down. No loots? Okay, that's fine. That's cool. You know, not everyone wants loot or nothing. What about the other guy? Oh, that's the limb again. That sound. It was like I just made a pot roast or something. And of course we need to cross this. To do that, we're going to take this guy's corpse and drop it in the pit. And then just drag this over here. Whoop. Look! Simple puzzles! I love them. And then what I usually do is push this back to the other side, but it's not really worth it, I don't think. We're going to cut this and go in there in a second. Let's save right away. I mean, can't hurt, can it? I mean, I love the save system in this game. No, like, oh god, I need to take a break. Have I saved in the last hour? I don't know!